Hey everybody, this is Jeff with Custom Bus Conversions. Today we're going to show you the inside of the Glamping Bus and show you some of the things we've done and what we're looking at doing. So let's get on the bus and see what we're talking about. Now, on this bus here, as you can see, when you come in the door, we have an open spot right here. This is our cabinet and this is an open spot here. So what we want to do is we want to talk to the customer to see actually what the customer wants to do with this area here. Does the customer want us to build this out as a seat? Or would the customer like for us to put this as a cubby for like shoes or something like that? So that is one thing we're going to do. We're talking to the customer because we will have a wall to come out here. All right, as you come on in, as you can see, we've got our countertop, our cabinets in. Now, on this particular cabinet here, we actually had to take this cabinet and retrofit it to fit over our fender well. So as you can see inside of here, what we've done is we had to cut our cabinet base out and build a box over our fender well so it would fit up against the wall nice and neat. Now, after we build when we build our box, as you can see, I don't know if you can see here, but we also insulate over our fender well. So we've taken insulation, we've insulated under the fender well, over the fender well to keep any, we've sealed it, insulated to help keep the heat, cool, whatever out of the bus. Now, as you come on over here, as you can see, we've got our countertops in, our cabinets are in, and we have our freezer. Now, I really like this setup here. Took a little bit of work, but it's a really nice setup for the freezer. I like the way it fits. It's really nice and tight. It looks really, really good. Now, over here on this side, what we've done here, we have built this to the way the customer wants it here. Now we come in here and we put this little spot in here to make it look really nice, to cover up so we wouldn't have to do a trim or anything. We've come in here, as you can see, we've done this one the same way. Now this cabinet here has a bigger box because this cabinet slid more forward and it's covering the entire fender well. So we've done that, put the insulation and everything in there.
Now let me ask you something. Originally, the customer wanted the freezer right there.
Yes.
So tell me why the freezer couldn't go there.
Well, the reason we couldn't put the freezer there is because of the fender well. The way we had to build up over the fender well, the freezer would not slide into that compartment. So what we had to do is we had to actually move the freezer over to this side where it's not above the fender well, give us more room. Now, we were supposed to have a dishwasher here and the freezer was supposed to be in here. But the freezer would not fit here or the dishwasher because of the fender well itself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move the freezer here and we're going to put the dishwasher here. That way it's not interceding with the fender well, but it's just kind of a side-by-side separated by a cabinet door here. Typically we don't want to do that because we want to do what the customer requests. But I have talked to the customer on this bus and explained, and by doing so, you know, we've decided that it's probably best to do this. That's the only way we could do it for it to fit properly. So this cabinet here will be more of a storage cabinet for here. This will be more of your appliance cabinet over here. Now,
well, and her stove top, she's just going to do a stove top that'll go right there.
Right here.
And then her sink
right here.
Over there. So it'll be good. I mean, it'll be from like she washes her dishes, rinses them off, whatever.
Straight into the dishwasher without having to come from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Now, okay, as you can also see, this is a cool part. I really like this part. We have got the refrigerator built in by the customer's instructions. We've got a refrigerator and we've got our microwave. Now, this spot here maybe shouldn't be like this, but I've got a plan for it. Can't tell nobody what it is. But I got a nice little plan for this little area right here. So as you can see, we've got it all built out. We've got our cabinets up here the way we were supposed to have them. We've got this spot over here that she wanted, the customer actually wanted, so she can have her blenders or whatever, you know, whatever. And in saying so, if the customer now wants us to add a shelf in here, we can actually add a shelf to kind of divide this to make it a little more spacious. But we'll get with the customer on that to see what they want us to do. So as you can see, our countertops have went in really nice. I love the refrigerator. I love the microwave. It's just, it looks really nice. Now, once we get this done, this is all going to be done to the customer's specs, whether we paint it, either we stain it or whatever, that's up to the customer. So all this is going to just run real smooth, real nice. We've got some really nice curved corners. Everything flows together. All the seams and everything are really nice and smooth. So I think the customer's going to be very happy with what we're doing.
Well, originally everything was supposed to be painted white.
Okay.
So I don't know if she wants to change and do something different to the countertops there or not. But one thing I saw cool that I saw you do on this bus that you haven't before is this wall. How thick is this wall?
That's a 1 inch thick wall.
But they're normally
1.5 inches.
Like this. But you couldn't do it that way because of the window right here.
Yes.
So I just found that like really cool that you could just make that wall shorter or less thick to fit it there by the window.
Yeah. And I hope, like I said, I'm hoping the customer's really happy with this, the way it looks. I mean, it's just super hot, man. It's super cool. I love the way it looks. In all honesty, this took quite a bit of time to do. You think you can just put it in here and all, but no, this took quite a bit of time to do because of thinking. And you have a drawing of a piece of paper on here that the customer actually wants to do. So when you look at the drawing that the customer has, as you can see, we have our refrigerator and we have our microwave, but the only thing we do not have is our dishwasher.
No, that's freezer.
The freezer that was supposed to be here. So therefore we had to move it on this side. So as you can see, we've put this pretty much to the customer specs by the drawing, but things can be changed a little bit. Like I said, we can add some shelving here or whatever, but this section here, I'm not gonna let the customer have this spot. I just don't let the customer have this spot. This is something I'm gonna do special for the customer, myself, and it's something I like to do in all of the buses. Maybe just add something different touch, that they didn't really ask for or they didn't think of. So that's something that I just like to do. So as you can see, this is where we are. We're almost completed with building our cabinets, getting our countertop on. Then we'll move back to here. We'll get our windows trimmed out and everything done. We'll have our trim on. Then we'll be able to do our painting and go throughout the bus, getting all that done, and get the floor down. And after that, then we'll be ready to go. So until next time, this is Jeff with Custom Bus Conversions. I hope you really like what you've seen today. If you have any questions or want to add or anything, or have any suggestions, please let me know. Just send me a link or something like that, and I'll be glad to read. And any help is available, great. I would take it. So y'all have a good day. Until next time, thanks.